only stand here today.
Okay, we got a new trailer for Final Fantasy 16.
I've waited for this chance.
Let's see what's going on. We're watching the PAX East
Drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count.
showcase. Hi, Clive. Give me one of Clive. I love the fact there's a dog with him all the time. Being able to swap between those primal elements for melee attacks sounds so freaking cool. I love the fact you can just summon a wing of fire and absolutely smack someone upside the head with it. Ooh, that Shiva ability, that little AoE there? Okay, hold on, the Getsuga Tensho with the fire blades? I'm liking that, okay. I will say this, though. I don't know how the character of Clive will turn out. The man looks awesome, though. Especially in combat. He understands rule of cool, and I like that. Hi, Ifrit. I think he just wants a biscuit. Possibly a belly rub. It'd be kind of funny if Ifrit this entire time was just like a giant, overgrown puppy. And the way to, like, bring peace to the realms is just give him a pet. Phoenix, that's easy. Just give it a french fry. Job done. Okay, that Hellfire ability was crisp. That looked visceral. Hi, Titan. Titan's freaking massive. Look at this thing. Hello? He's got tentacles as well? Internet, behave yourself. Oh, that looks awesome. The fact you can go against certain limbs, too. Oh my god, the punch. Who is that? That thing looks awesome. Okay, hold on. Where are we fighting? The Tower of Babel? These Titan fights are looking visually impressive. I want to see some more gameplay for them. The Garuda one kind of made it feel like a lot of the core gameplay loop will just be going from the enemy running away from you and you have to, like, catch up. I want to see some good old slugfest, you know? So they're very blatant about the idea that the crystals themselves and the ether that they give are pretty much a direct reference to oil fields. Okay, so we might be getting an environmentalist message similar to FF7. Now we're going to be looking at a trailer for the various locations we're going to be able to explore. We got Chocobo riding, let's go. Get in. Can we get the Chocobo for the dog, though? Like, please? Its little legs are probably tired. Ooh, I love this desert region. Oh my god. The lighting here as well. Ooh. That forest, though. I mean, come on. I'm a big fan of forest regions. Ooh. I think this is Sandbrek. Oh, that place looks sweet. That with the river system reminds me of Asgard from God of War Ragnarok. I love the cape. I'm a big fan of capes. Big fan, especially when it comes to a fantasy setting. And the fact we get to keep it and it has a hoodie, love it. Ooh, so we have some kind of like structure in the middle of the forest. Some kind of garden here. I'm going to assume this is either Rosario or Sandbrek. This is the Iron Kingdom. I'm very interested in this place. Ooh. The volcanic region made of islands out in the middle of the ocean to the western part of the map. Okay, so some cities getting absolutely trolled. It's actually the beginning of Dark Souls 3. Oh my god. This location, the Crystalline Domain, I believe it's called. If you've ever played Final Fantasy 14, Crystal Tower, that's what it feels like to me. And I love that. You can definitely tell the Final Fantasy 14 influence on this game. In terms of its overall visuals. It looks really nice. I love the visual diversity here, while still keeping that darker, high fantasy aspect to it. I like the idea that all the icons here look as if they're gonna tear you a new one. Meanwhile, Ramuh's just there going, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, what's going on? I swear to God, if Torgal dies in this game, it's a 0 out of 10 immediately. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I'll go John Wick on the entire world here. Not a shot in hell. Valestia will be up in flames with Ifrit. Let's go. We got another video about the iconic abilities here. Let's see what we got here. Shift Strike. Now, I did get a comment on one of my previous videos that I do agree with. I do hope you're able to turn off the damage numbers and stuff like that. I'd probably use them, but there's going to be a lot of people that don't want them, and I think there should be an option for that. Ooh, the Bahamut wings, though? Okay, I'm down for that. Look, freaking awesome. Oh, God. Lag. Well, rip that trailer. Moving on to something else, I guess. They're literally just saying, if you call that game dark one more freaking time, I swear to God. Shout out to the PAX internet, though. Okay, after the amount of time that it takes to develop a Final Fantasy game, we are back. Only 3 types of QT, attack, evasion, and clash. I'm assuming clash is for the big primal fights. Keeping players in the action. Failed QTs do not result in the game over. So I want to know what that exactly means. I'm assuming it's not just an instant game over, but you may lose a bit of health, maybe, or the fight changes. I want to see that in action. And we're back. Don't worry, this game is rated E for everyone. Even that guy in the 3rd row isn't that good at action games. Yes, even him. I'm assuming they basically just mean that that's what they mean. There's a lot of... I know the accessibility controls in this game are kind of interesting because they're not actually separate options. They're gems you can essentially slot in for various effects. I don't know how I feel about that. I want to play around with it a little bit more. Normally when it comes to accessibility controls or stuff like that, I normally just prefer it being an option so I can still enjoy the rest of the customization, you know? I do like the touch of using the little pixel sprites in the load screen. I like that. Also, the dog sprite is the best thing I've ever seen. I love that. Oh my God, we're in the game. The Fields of Corava. Ooh, okay, we're showing the desert section once PAX actually has internet again. Okay, the stream came back at the most important part of the entire game. Let's be completely honest. Can you pet Torgal? Oh my God! Oh no! Oh no! Almost got roasted dog over here. Better be a barbecue out in this desert. We didn't want to have the dog die. I'm exactly with you. What was... Pet the thing. There you go. Give him a biscuit after that. Terrified him. Also, don't act like I didn't notice the hand was like a foot above its head. I noticed that. I needed it on the head. It needs a pat. A proper head patting. Let's go. Here's a pat with a phoenix wing. Slam him down with the hand of Ifrit. Okay, you better be able to spam that button. This better be how you actually level up the dog. You have to like spam that X button when you're right next to it, like over and over and over and over again. Repeatedly, without any breaks. Oh, hey, the one question I wanted the answer to. Better not all be the same, because the Garuda fight, if you watch at least some of the Garuda fight, it was very much predicated on the idea that Garuda would jump away from Ifrit, and then you would have to walk up to it while dodging attacks, to then do a couple attacks on it to rinse repeat. I want to see more mechanical diversity when it comes to these Eikon battles. That's the main thing for me. Fairly low. You can think of it as an Eikon versus Eikon tutorial. Okay, that makes sense to me. Since it's a very early one, they're going to treat the Garuda fight more like a tutorial, so it's going to be more easy in that regard. I want to see some branching paths. I want to see the combat be dynamic and not just be this linear, essentially, path that you follow to eventually get to it and then fight it. You are in control. Okay, good. I think if they showed us a later one, you run the risk of spoilers, but I just want to know that the fights themselves are going to feel different and not just feel like press X to watch a cutscene or to forward a cutscene. I don't want the primal fights to feel like that. Okay, there we go. We're getting a video for it, apparently. Let's hope this doesn't crash the stream. Come to me, Ifrit! You gotta imagine turning into Ifrit would hurt. Like, you have to at least get 1/3 degree burn from this, right? Right, I was wondering who the hell this was. Typhon, okay. Oh, Typhon, okay. Ooh, okay, very visceral. We're just kind of spamming a couple of buttons. They have Fireball, though, as well, okay. We can skate around. Okay, this is a Titan fight. Titan's freaking massive. Oh my god. Oh, I like that dodge. Okay, this is far more what I wanted to see. Ooh! Titan lost? Look at the size of Titan over here. Hello? Where's the rules of nature? We need a Metal Gear Rising-esque soundtrack for those. So you can turn into Phoenix at some point. We get an aerial battle? Okay, hold on. This is kind of what I wanted. Oh my god, there was an old dragon video game on the PS2 that this reminds me of. I always forget the name. I don't think it's like Aragorn or something. It's like Aragon. It's something along those lines. That game was freaking beautiful. Ooh! We're doing the Odin fight as well? Ooh! Okay, the visuals at least will hold up. That looks awesome. Bahamut fight as well. So, if he can apparently fly in the air, I'm not upset about that. Charge shot as well, dodging those attacks, doing a little bit of melee here. Ooh, okay, we got a little bit of a combo going on, I think. You probably pair up the jump with the attack to do various combos, maybe. Infernal Eikon. Ooh, the right hook. Cinematic Clash. Oh, God. Oh, my God, the uppercut. That looked brutal. Okay, yeah, that alleviated a lot of my concerns. They did look very different mechanically speaking. And it's not just all a matter of the boss jumps away from you, you have to walk up to the thing, kind of like a lot of Elden Ring bosses. I'm far more satisfied and optimistic after seeing that. Those fights look different, they looked unique, they looked like I can utilize different strategy, the various, albeit simplistic combos. That looked way more up my alley than I thought it was going to be. Okay, cool. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you, this wasn't really one of my concerns, but I want to see how they address this.
We have RPG elements too.
Coming in April! They said TBD. This PAX stream ain't it. We're gonna do it in April. Okay, so crashes aside, the content that we were able to actually see on that panel was pretty optimistic for me. I like the overall design of the world. It feels very grandiose, but also colorful, while still retaining that dark, high fantasy feel to it. I want to see more of the actual story, but I don't really want to see that pre-release. The Eikon battles looked far more up my alley than I initially thought they were going to be. I like how diverse each of the individual sections felt, how different they all played as well. I need to get my hands on them properly, though, to be able to make any final judgments. So I'm going to call the video there for the day. In a couple of days, we'll do a recap of everything that was not revealed, or at least that was part of the stream when it crashed. Gonna also just give my overall thoughts on the game then as well. So, I'm going to call the video there for the day. Thank you all for tuning in. My pleasure making the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out and helps support future content, and I greatly appreciate it. Stay safe, everybody. Have a great day. I'll leave a link to Square Enix and Final Fantasy's YouTube pages for when the VODs eventually get uploaded. I'll also leave a link in the description for the website here that I'm on right now. So far, I am very optimistic for Final Fantasy 16. With what we've seen so far, it appears that it could be in contention for my Game of the Year, so we need to see how it actually releases and how it holds up. But until then, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody!